When I was little, Pokeballs didn't exist yet.
Are you doing like We Will Rock You? I don't know what you're doing. This is Macarena. Sounds like being stupid.
Dare to be stupid, buddy.
Alright.
Ow. That hurt.
Yeah, I bet. You have enough energy in you left to do the thing?
Yes, I do.
Stop padding for time!
That's where you insert it.
No, you have to say it!
Fine, cue the roll call.
We are live!
Zenkaiger!
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast!
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 340.
Oh, I didn't know we were recording now. Huh.
It's Wish Cash.
Episode Wish Cash.
Oh, is that why he's got a hat?
Oh, so this is the so this is the episode that will never be released. Did you guys never hear about the Wishcast episode?
No. I don't watch Pokemon.
So there was an episode featuring Wishcast. It had a
Wishcast? Wishcast Ranger!
There's some the episode was made, but I don't remember why it just never aired.
It's because no one likes Whiscash.
I think it was because of an earthquake.
But it's a water monster.
Exactly.
Isn't it a ground water type?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's a ground water type.
No, the episode didn't air.
Then how do we have that footage?
Because of the preview. Plus, that could also be from a different episode.
Pokemon don't appear in more than one episode. There's too many of them.
Did you know since that banned Porygon episode that's caused all the seizures, they never showed Porygon or its evolutions in the actual anime ever?
Except in the movie, in that one scene where you see Porygon in the alleyway. Poor buddy, he got kicked out of his house.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Wishcash did eat a Master Ball in an episode. It didn't get caught though, but they did the same thing with Munchlax, and it got he ate the Pokeball, and
if anything, it caught the ball.
So how does that work?
It doesn't.
Unless Wishcash didn't unless he didn't hit the inner circle button.
Yeah, maybe while it's tumbling around in the stomach, it'll hit the button, and then he'll just get slurped into it.
Yeah,
an implosion.
Oh god. So, anyways, welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, where we're
a school of fish who get together every week.
Well, I was gonna say we're a trio of
I think we just have the last 3 fucking episodes.
All right, we're a collection of photos taken in the new Pokemon Snap game that just came out, who get together every week.
We're the trio of scary Butterfree, or not Butterfree,
Beautiful Eyes. Yeah, that was my favorite clip that whole stream.
Just the Beautiful Eyes scared the shit out of us, man.
I submitted that clip to Highlight Reel.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing.
That's not Ultraman.
Yeah.
Or Godzilla.
That's what I like best.
But it could be Godzilla.
No, it won't be.
What about Gamera?
It's skirting the line.
Rodan?
They're all sort of in that same category.
Wow, you kaijuist? Bluecasters and kaijuist, everyone.
The term is kaijist.
Kaijus.
I'm here for the heroes.
Ichi doesn't like kaijus.
But Gamera's a hero. He's a protector of the children.
I'll stick with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You know what? That's fair.
That's fair. Although I will tell you that in FF14 I have a mount that's a big turtle, and when you fly, it fucking spins.
Yeah, because Gamera, man.
Alright, so our topics for this week are Kamen Rider Saber, episode 33, Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, episode 9, and we're finally starting to catch up on side specials, because this week we're talking about Kamen Rider Decade versus Zeo, the Mansion Death House game, whatever you want to call
Oh
it.
my goodness.
I like to call it why.
I call it, haven't we done this one already?
I call it why won't you stop?
Hey, say it. The more Decade we get, the better.
But
Why Gamao? I wish Waz was in it.
Waz should have been in it.
wait, Waz isn't in it?
He
Nope.
wasn't. He wasn't in it.
But it's a Zero thing. He has to be there.
There's a reason Waz isn't there, and you know if you watch the show.
All right. I just want one answer.
Uh-huh.
Do they explain how he gets the Neo Deca driver?
No.
Then this
Nope.
is pointless.
Yes. Absolutely.
I thought the whole point of spin-off material is to expand on something that has already happened, not keep making new content.
No, this makes no sense.
It's complete bullshit for no reason.
Yep, even I agree to that.
You know what I found out yesterday?
Water's wet?
Besides that, it's also cold.
My water was cold because my hot water wasn't working for a while.
That explains where the
Family.
propane tank went.
Hello, testing.
Yay, you made it.
Okay, how much did I miss?
Not much.
Our opening bullshit preamble.
I don't think that it's BS. I'm sorry if I missed the roll call.
Yes, just barely.
Lane,
No!
you know what I found out yesterday?
What?
You know what I found out yesterday?
2 plus
What's
2 is
your name?
4.
I found out yesterday Jeed has dead clone brothers.
Okay,
Cool.
I have good news and bad news.
What's
Okay.
the good news?
The good news is that
You're here?
I made it here. I guess that's not really good news. It's just sort of neutral news.
I think it's good news.
It's just news. The bad news is I once again did not have time to watch the feature topic.
Don't worry, neither did
You
I.
didn't miss
However-
much.
However, I am going to stick around for the discussion to be the person who asks questions.
Excellent.
This is the perfect special for you to ask questions. 'cause-
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I have
Then you know what? If
I had-
Emily's
I
gonna
had
do
a
it,
weird
I'm gonna do
feeling-
it too.
Yeah,
Cool.
because it's like part one of something. So if I get what happens in this, I can watch them later. But I'm still sorry for not having watched it. Everything went nuts, and Pokemon Snap happened.
Yeah, by
Everyone's
the
saying
way,
cue the roll call again.
Everyone's been playing Pokemon Snap.
well, yes, it's been highly looked forward to. Also, I don't know if this was on purpose, but congrats for actually picking the one that happens before the other one first.
I actually looked into it
Okay, good.
because I'm like, okay, if we're watching these, which one comes first?
Good job. Would you like
It
us to
was-
cue the roll call again, Emily?
You don't necessarily have to. That's what I get for being a little bit late. But thank you guys for having me on the show.
Anyway, cue the roll call again.
You were choppy. Say it again.
Cue the roll call again.
No,
Damn it.
wait.
We are live!
Mike Zenkaiger Connect
Loading.
Broadcast
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger episode 340.
I noticed that you say welcome everyone where I say greetings everyone's.
No, you say greetings, everyone's.
Greetings, everyone's.
Shut up.
What are you, that one dude from Metalocalypse?
I was
No.
thinking Sal
I'm-
from Futurama.
Actually, you're all wrong. It's because of Erod I actually say greetings when I do videos.
I don't know who that is.
He's the Blockbuster Buster.
Blockbuster hasn't been a thing in 20 odd years.
Except for that one.
I saw on eBay, apparently for $8, you can get a Blockbuster membership card.
I thought you were going to say for $8 you can get a Blockbuster.
Also,
No,
people,
like, I
if
kind of want one.
Also,
Have my wallet.
if you're not in our Discord, you missed out on me discussing the backstory to Tokugai 97.
Yeah.
Because yes, I went that far into like, okay, this should be here because he can't afford that much, so he can only buy the small trinkets at conventions. So that means most of his collection is Power Ranger stuff, since he can find that like your local stores.
And the short version is you put way too much thought into it.
No, I
you
think
mean-
that
Yes.
doing that is how you have to when you build a scene and build characters, you have to think of all this stuff, and that's why it turned out so well, because you did think of all of it.
And
That's
yes,
what
he will return. Just not in Castranger.
Oh, okay.
His own
Also,
show.
also 7. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's episode Omnimon. Good
All right.
correction.
I thought his name was Omegamon.
It is.
Oh, but in the dub, it's Omnimon. It's cooler.
But Omegamon makes more sense because he fights Alphamon.
Get it, but Omnimon sounds cool.
Also, what would have happened if they're actually...
Omega
no,
Mart?
but here's the bigger question. Sorry to cut you off, Emily. What if
No,
there was
sorry.
already an Omnimon?
It hasn't stopped them before. There's many Digimon that they double named, like fucking Kumamon, like Chakmon in Digimon Frontier. They changed to Kumamon, even though there was already a Kumamon who they changed that to Bearmon. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, Kuma, because bear.
Because Kuma means bear.
Like courage is like a bear. Well, anyways, let's get into Kamen Rider Saber with this transcendent sword.
That's right, loyal YouTube viewers. I've changed the Saber space wallpaper, and it's awesome.
But
How dare you.
It doesn't have Sophia, the Randall.
The old one didn't either.
Yeah, but that was like first promotional poster. This is like
The only one I could find. This isn't the first promotion poster. It's got Jao Dragon on it.
no, the first one the other one we used.
Yeah, the other one didn't have them either. When I find a good one with everyone in it, I'll change it again.
Or you can just pay me $10 and I'll make one.
I don't need to pay you $10. I can make it myself.
Or I can just make it myself and say, "Good job, Gar. You helped out and contributed."
You contribute
my
by managing the schedule.
Oh, that is true.
All right.
Anyways, Saber Face of the Week. It's
God is the Saber Face of the Week? That's what I thought for a second.
Oh God, I didn't notice everyone's faces in this shot.
A bird.
Yep.
Why is he a bird? Wow.
Wow, Decker, you guessed the image I'm using. Good job.
oh wow, that's
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
so-
Decker hacked the computer.
Yeah.
So we find out exactly what happened to Tassel.
Yeah, so apparently when Logos shot his book beam at him, he took his body apart, and Victor is now recovering.
He's regenerating.
Yeah.
Maybe into Christopher Eccleston.
And it was. Are you saying
No,
Tassel
Victor,
was
not
a
Doctor.
He's a Time Lord.
Oh, it explains the outfit.
I
Man
guess
just can't be into that kind of fashion? What do you have against people expressing themselves?
Unless you're Elton John, then I don't understand.
Maybe he is the Elton John of Wonderworld. You ever think about that?
Oh my goodness. Well,
Mess with Tassel, you're gonna get hassled.
I love it.
Ugh.
You know what? Can someone take like a picture of the TARDIS and put Tassel right beside it?
Oh God.
I just want to see how well that works.
Hmm.
We've been over
I
this.
am on my
Victor is his dead
laptop right
name.
now, so I am going to very quickly do that.
Also, does Tassel mean like? So,
Oh,
Oh no!
that's
I
unfortunate.
don't think you'd put masks on your fucking Pokemon.
I
Well,
mean,
can
they already live
Pokemon
in
get
Pokeballs.
I don't think
Why
so.
do you put emphasis on the balls? So yeah, Tassel's dead right now.
He's not dead. He's regenerating. He still channeled his soul to speak to Touma after he got Elemental Dragon.
Okay. How stupid would it have been if like Yuri comes back and it's just like, I tried to find my friend Victor. He wasn't there. And like he explains everything, and Toma's just like in the background, like, wait, you see him too? I thought it was.
No.
I
it was
thought I was just
interesting
going
he
through a
called
fever
him
dream.
Victor. because I think Touma only knows him as Tassel.
I think Touma doesn't know his name at all.
No,
I thought that
because
he
Oh no, he did say his name. Yeah.
he introduced him.
Yeah.
Because that was the last time Tassel was on camera.
Yeah. Maybe his actor is regenerating.
Hopefully
Maybe.
it's a good effect, and hopefully it's. I can't say it. Can't say it.
No.
I'm not gonna. say
So,
it.
so Reika decides to go visit her brother, who's in the middle of a really hot, sweaty training session.
Yeah, in the liberation.
So Reika's.
Oh, I have so
as
many
we-
jokes.
Well,
So Reika, as we've seen throughout the past couple episodes, she's starting to have her doubts about like what Master Logos is really like doing as an end goal.
I still
And
think
so
that's
she's like, "Hey, brother, I think Master Logos is full of shit. I think you're full of shit. Shut the fuck up."
I still think
What was
that's
the weird shirtless training scene?
I don't know, maybe the
You wanna get-
guy's
you wanna get your
male
clothes sweaty
model.
when you're training.
I still think it's such bullshit that we're supposed to believe that Reika was completely thinking that Logos was doing everything for the sake of justice. She's done a lot of shady shit this whole series ever since she showed up.
I think she's more worried that, oh my goodness, he may be working with the Megiddo. Which sounds like mosquito. Because they're bloodsuckers.
I want some taquitos.
Oh yeah,
You-
those.
You reached real fucking high with that one.
Thank you, I'm a very tall person.
Also, I love like when Yuri shows up at the start of the episode and it's like, oh, is Ogami doing okay? And he just holds out his hand and goes, I healed him this many HPs!
But he's still in the hospital, like
He's
healing.
still dying!
Yeah, that was weird. Like, I have to leave the rest to modern medicine, but like, didn't he like miracle heal Touma before?
Zeus really fucked up Ogami pretty
Do
bad.
you know what's funny too? Like, Ogami got fucked up so hard. Where's Sora?
Oh,
He's with
God.
his
Where's his
mom.
son? Who's taking care of him?
He's watching Sword Netflix.
He's watching Netflix with Jiro.
There's Space Netflix and then there's Sword Netflix.
Use NordVPN
Also-
to access Space Netflix.
Also, we learned thanks to Kento, who's just like a huge vast of fucking knowledge and unexplained shit. We found out what Sophia exactly is. And
Oh my god!
I kind of called it a little bit,
Sophia's a clone of Luna.
right?
I thought it was
Didn't
the
I
other way
say
around.
she could be Luna? I said
She was like a artificial life form made in her image.
So this is what Luna would look like if she'd aged up, which makes it really, really awkward when they finally see Luna again later and she's still a child.
so. I was kind of right.
In that.
I was
We're
kind
going
of
to 5
right.
minutes.
I don't remember you saying that, but I won't
I
call
was
you
like,
out on
well, like I was always joking, like maybe Sophia's Luna.
it. I don't know. But yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
that's a thing apparently.
I
Not
was
real.
so confused by that with the subtitles. I'm like, wait, what?
So
Yeah.
I did like this whole scene of like Touma going to Kento and just being like and I predicted this like an episode or two ago. Like I knew he was going to go talk to him to try to convince him to come back.
Let's
to
just
him because-
finally have this conversation, like for
Instead
reals.
of him just vaguely saying there's going to be a bad future, talk to me about it.
Touma, how did you find me? Well, I just did a quick Instagram post of, has anyone seen this dude? Turns out I got like 200 responses.
No,
And I
it's
got
just,
5 direct messages.
it's just
A
a
lot
selfie.
of images.
It's a selfie of Kento just like brooding, like it just like visiting the tree where my friends were before everything went to shit. Hashtag alone.
No, it's him brooding in like the only photo Touma had of him was him brooding, and it's just, have you seen me?
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what May does when they go looking for Ren. She just starts canvassing randos.
Excuse me, have you seen
He's the guy
this?
with the green sword.
Have you seen this boy? Ah!
Have you seen
Excuse
this
me, have you
chicken?
seen this guy? He's like, yay, hi, he has a purple sword. Dude, we live in Japan. You gotta be a bit more specific.
Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down.
Okay, answer me this question:
Uh-huh.
did Kento lose Jiao Dragon?
No, he still has it.
Okay, then why the fuck did he go Jaku Dragon against Lester Logos when he
they
knows?
because
I know.
they
Logos.
destroyed the Jao dragon suit to make that silver suit.
I
Oh
don't
my god,
remember
they probably
Logos.
did.
I don't know about that.
I'm sorry this took so long. Let me just quickly.
Gar, you might be right.
It's too powerful.
Oh, that they may have destroyed the original suit.
That they salvaged the Jow Dragon suit to make Solomon.
How would you do that? The Jow Dragon suit's so fucking good.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Budget cuts.
Cuts, cause sword.
Anyways, I liked the attention to continuity and detail that when Ren transitioned into Kenzan, he only kept it like in the one sword mode.
Yeah, so apparently because the second half of Hayate got sealed, he can still transform and fight, but he can't split the blades.
Yeah,
So he's only at like
half strength,
3/4 of his battle capacity because he's better when he has both the swords.
Now you see Tassel with the TARDIS, it works.
It does work.
Sure.
They both stick out like a sore thumb.
But that's the point of a TARDIS is that it doesn't stick out. It's a phone
Yeah,
booth.
I know, but it became sticking out over time because they got rid of police boxes.
Bigger on the inside.
Also, I can see Tassel being voiced by David Tennant.
So we also get to hear more about Touma, Kento, and Luna when they were children hanging out. Apparently some argument happened, Touma ran away, Kento tried to pull him back, and during that time, that's when the invasion happened.
He told him Power Rangers was better than Super Sentai.
No, you're wrong!
Told him Kuga was better than Abi.
Wait, whose voice was that?
I don't know.
Was that
he
Kento
prefers
or Touma?
Digimon over Pokemon.
Oh, that's war word.
Yeah, exactly.
War-worthy.
That's what got them angry.
I mean, I'm on the Digimon side.
Jow dragged away.
Touma, you have to go apologize to Kento. Oh, come on, Yuri. It's not like it's the end of the world.
Luna.
Or come on, Luna. It's not like it's the end of the
Baby
world.
Yuri.
Hey, what's that over there?
Yeah.
Baby Yuri's just a dagger.
Yeah.
Baby Yuri.
200 years ago, I was this long.
I was this sharp.
But yeah, so
Baby's
Kento
first stab.
Like, a huge talk, and Toma's just being like, "Hey, man, like whatever we got this. Like whatever we do together. We miss you." And
just
Kento's
be
like,
my friend again, damn it!
And Kento's like, okay.
Goo Goo Gaga dagger.
Well,
Kento, why
remember
can't
when
we be
drew
friends?
Baby...
He just comes in like, Touma, there are like 20 other futures where we tried to become friends, and you screwed me over like 5 out of the 20 of them.
You owed me money in like 30 different futures.
Again, I just wish he pulled out a book that had every different alternate reality.
I still think what I said last week is the case, that the sword is only showing him bad futures, but not all the futures that could be.
Did you finish Solar Opposites?
Yeah, I'm caught up. Yeah.
Did you see the season 1 finale with that one dude?
Yep.
Yeah, that.
So also Master Logos, fuck, is he broken?
He shows up like
with Ikuzuchi.
Yeah, and Touma realizes that's the dude who helped him when he snuck into Southern Base. Yeah.
Very good.
Wait a minute, I know you. You're the French sushi guy.
Like legit. When we saw this guy helping Touma, I was like, oh, that's Master Logos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Holy shit.
But yeah, so he shows up with Ikuzuchi in hand and pulls out Gekido later and actually holds his own against them, surprisingly.
Well, he's fucking head of the Sword of Logos. I'd like to think he's probably the best swordsman of the organization.
He's the Sword of Logos.
I mean, it's not like we ever see him training.
Wait, is it Logos? Oh man, I thought it was Legos.
Sword of Legos? The sword is made of bricks and its special attacks just scatter them on the floor.
Yeah.
Saber Lego?
Think of like when you used to link markers together and make a sword out of markers?
Yes.
And then it would break immediately, like before you even get all the way through a swing.
That's when you have to get 4 of them together and then tape it around. That way you can actually like, attack. See, we figured this out.
Sorry?
Did you do that at some point, Gar?
Yes. Back in like elementary school, we actually taped them together.
Wow.
Like,
actually kind of brilliant.
Wait, Kaguya, do you mean the great big book of everything with everything inside? See the world around us. This book's a perfect guide.
Side.
God damn it.
I remember.
Yeah, Stanley. I love that cartoon.
Fucking talking fish.
Fuck fish and dog and cat.
And talking dog also.
But not
And
a
that
talking
was never
cat
really
dog.
questioned.
But yeah, so Logos admits that he was the one who misled Hayato and sent him down the path of causing all of the events that led up to what's happening now.
And then I turned him into a homeless man. Turns out he's pretty cool, pretty good at guitars.
So that was interesting to have like closure on. We now know how everything started with the first Caliber. I mean, there was talk before about how like he was given misinformation by someone, and one could have probably assumed that it was Master Logos, but now it's nice to have that confirmed and connected.
It was Papa Palpatine all along.
Yeah.
Who's been messing up everything?
It's been Master Logos all along.
Speaking of fucking Agnes, I've been watching Parks and Rec, and she showed up.
Oh.
She's like the woman running the enemies campaign for city councilwoman or for city council.
Enemy campaign?
Yeah, like so I'm watching Parks and Rec, and in season 4, I think, or 5, whatever, Paul Rudd shows up as Leslie's political opponent, and the one running his campaign is played by Catherine Hahn.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Also, speaking
Oh,
of,
that's right. That was her.
Right.
She's also in Tomorrowland. She's Ursula Gernsback.
Cool.
Also, I watched all of the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
How'd you like it?
I really liked it.
Right? It was so good.
Mom keeps actually. I'm not making this up. She keeps citing your review as a reason to watch it. I'm not making that up, Gar.
Not that good of a review, but okay.
Cool.
She thinks it was a good review.
I thought it was a good review.
I didn't read the review because I didn't want to spoil the show. But...
Okay, all right. I guess that's it. Everyone thinks I'm a good reviewer already. So, anyways, yeah, Master Logos kicks their ass.
While dual wielding Ikazuchi and the heavy ass Gekido like it was nothing.
And the thing, this guy can transform.
Wields them.
Yep.
So, think if they can't even take him on
in civilian form,
when
he becomes Solomon, he's gonna fuck their shit up.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked.
That's what the final form is for.
All right, final forms.
And then
you want to see something cool?
I'm still calling that it's gonna be Almighty Dragon.
So then Rintaro goes to help Ren, who's fighting Reika, and Desast joins in too.
And he fucking dummies her.
Yeah.
Just unquestionably smashes her fucking smoke attacks.
And then Rintaro fucks them up.
Yeah. Yeah, we get to see Kyoju Senki's Daichi Geki, and yeah, it's big icy hedgehog spikes.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Desast is like, "Come on, Ren, join my side. I'll make you powerful." And then Ren's like, "Okay."
Yeah, as expected, Ren is gonna team up with Desast, and he's like, "I'm only doing it so that when I get stronger, I'm gonna kick your ass."
What part of the
Desast is like,
do
cool.
you not understand?
Yeah, he literally exploded in the fight with Sabala and came back.
But like, literally, Ren's just walking down Toei headquarters back lot. I mean, an alleyway.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice this parking lot a lot these days.
Yep. Yeah, and also there was a thing on Twitter where they posted a video of them doing a training montage.
Hey, it's better than the stupid Drake and Josh meme that I found of them.
Didn't Drake and Josh meme of it?
Oh, it was someone made the logo, like, someone took Ren and Desast, but, like, made it look like the Drake and Josh logo.
If you open up your book, see what's inside.
We will cut away.
It's gonna take some time to henshin.
Yeah, that. Desast and Ren.
There
it is.
That is actually amazing. I love that it's Ren eating the ramen and.
Yeah, I noticed the bowl that like Ren was eating. It was called like green wind pork.
Of course.
Yeah.
I just love like
if
Ren's just eating his ramen.
Pork,
pulls out his sword. Desast is there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you're still good. I see you're still good with your reflexes.
Yeah.
What part of fuck off do you not understand, dude?
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, also when Blades goes Kyoju Senki, we got the library henshin. Yeah.
We
Yeah, you
did.
said you wanted it, and there it was.
Ask and Ichi shall receive. It's good. Oh God, Zero Taros.
That's what I was thinking when we were watching it, even though I've never actually seen
Deno.
Deno. Yeah, that Desast actually looks a bit like Momotaro's.
First 2 episodes are up on the Toei channel if you ever want to watch them.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yep.
Fun fact, Deno came out on my birthday.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Touma almost convinces Kento to rejoin them, but he just goes, nah.
Okay,
Good.
no, this is...
I mean,
No, I have to question this about Saber. Where did he go? Oh, he's gone. How the fuck is he gone?
darkness.
He was just there.
He can't teleport with darkness.
Darkness.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Kento?
Oh, sorry, I meant Ren. Sorry, after Rentaro fights Saber,
He's a ninja.
Dude has a fucking green sword and sticks out like a sore thumb. You're telling me he's just gone?
And then he used that thumb to do a jutsu and disappear.
One of the most popular ninjas of all time wears bright orange. It's
Yeah.
Famous ninja ever. Orange jumpsuit. Believe it, motherfucker.
So next week, Phoenix or Falchion comes back apparently.
Yeah, so Logos talks about opening the Book of Ruin again, and Falchion's back, and obviously.
Okay, is that Saber movie where he shows up in subbed yet?
I believe so. Yeah.
We're talking
Can
about.
we talk about it for next week, just so we have context to seeing Falchion, and then we can see him in the show and go, "Oh, that guy."
Lane, that is the plan.
I thought
Okay,
next week was the other Decade Zio.
No, you moved everything up and you cut it off. When you moved everything up on the schedule, because I did put it in the schedule.
Hold on, I'm checking this.
Yeah, because even I was confused by it.
No, May 7th.
Well, screw it. We're talking about the Saber movie.
Okay.
Yay!
And then we'll keep going with the Zio stuff.
All right.
Because I want to watch the movie where this guy shows up in for the first time, so I have context of him in the show.
There you go. You get a sneak peek at the Jikai.
Yay!
Jikai, we're talking about the Saber movie, which actually sounds pretty cool.
Sneak eye.
Also, we have.
You can talk about both.
Yeah.
Also- But wait, should we review the movie first and then the episode? That way we have more context.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That sounds fun.
Hooray! We're changing it up.
We'll do the feature topic first.
Also, Storius stole another plot book and used it to create another Sophia. I'm looking forward to seeing what the fuck happens with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what's gonna happen there.
Oh,
I
crap.
forgot. Also, they tore a hole in Wonderworld or something like that, and then they saw Luna, and she's just been trapped in this dark void.
Yeah, no, this makes sense because
So,
we've
Touma,
seen
runs towards her and gets sealed off, and he doesn't make it, and he's just so fucking upset.
and he just eats dirt. It's. But yeah, there's precedent for this because we've seen we've seen images of Luna and the book. The Wonder Story book glowed to significant, so it makes sense that she's trapped within that piece of the book, in that book, and that book is a piece of the big the big power book tome. I can't remember the name; it's too long.
The book of all power and all knowledge.
That I was right. That book, that picture book, is a piece of it, and Luna's trapped inside of it. That makes perfect sense considering the visions we've seen before.
Look, she's in the book.
No, Lane. It's a depressed world. No, it's the depressed version played on piano. Take a look, and you'll look into pure imagination. Sorry, I'm just thinking of the wrong song.
But yeah, that was super emotional, and this episode was so good. Because, he's finally knows that she's alive, even though Kento's a little sad that his dad is proper dead. It's I'm at least gonna save Luna! And...
Yeah.
And like you get flashbacks of them as kids, and then you see Touma running towards her trying to free her, and there's like this weird undertone of awkwardness considering Touma is now an adult and Luna's still a child.
Is it just
I
awkward
can't
that
believe
like
I'm gonna mention Tomorrowland twice in one episode, but
Well,
oh, sorry, I just makes me think of Frank and Athena in Tomorrowland. She was an android, so she never aged, but
he grew up into grumpy George Clooney.
yeah, he did.
yeah, but his best friend was Hugh Laurie. You can't go wrong with that.
Well, his enemy was.
It's still Hugh Laurie. You can't go wrong with Hugh Laurie.
I mean, I thoroughly agree with that, but at the same time, it's not entirely related.
He was Stuart Little's dad, damn it.
Wait, what? Oh my god, he was.
Yeah, it was Mr. Little.
I had no idea who he was at the time, and I never thought about it until this second, and now I know that he was Stuart Little's dad.
and now my whole world is upside down.
So we also found out Kento, the big reason why he isn't like joined up with Touma is because he's seen futures where Touma literally dies in his hands.
We knew this before since episode 26.
Well, yeah, but like this one, we saw it a bit more graphic of like.
No, they showed that much detail back in 26 too.
Did they?
Yes.
All I remember is the world going.
But the problem is Kento is doing what he did before and just trying to shoulder all the burden and responsibility himself instead of being open about what's happening and letting people help him, because he thinks he's the only one who can fix it. But I still think that my theory is correct and that the sword is only showing him bad futures even though other futures are possible.
Also, I'm going to start saying Nestorius is going to go crazy. He's going to start talking to himself.
No, now he has a girl to talk to.
Now that my loser friends are gone, now I can talk to girls.
Now I can finally have a girlfriend. God!
Without being judged by my friends.
I don't have to worry about the handsome one or the stupid strong one who just backflips all the time.
Let's face it,
though,
story
backflips have become a thing, like that we mentioned.
Yeah.
No, let's face it, Zeus would probably steal his girl.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of
Absolutely.
it. I like if you think about it, like Legiel had the looks, Zeus had the strength, Storius has the brains.
Yep.
So
all
and
together,
the bookmark hair.
One idiot. Just finally, I have this book. Ha 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 ha! Son of a bitch! It's in Spanish. And just like the freaking Luna just starts speaking in Spanish. Just hola, Luna.
Me amo Luna.
I just want Storius to start like acting like freaking Mr. Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. What do you write books?
You know when Buzz Lightyear got reset to Spanish in Toy Story 3?
Yes. but I was mostly just thinking of Lopez from Red vs. Blue.
I love the thought of Storius becoming Crocker.
His ear just ends up on his neck somehow.
Wonder Write Books!
And then I will finally have the secrets to the all power, all knowledge, and all power.
Wow.
My books!
Yeah, Or brings up a good point. We still don't know what the fuck is happening with Charybdis. It's just been sitting around either doing nothing or just killing people in the background.
The what?
The monster with the fucking void mouth chest.
Oh, yeah.
They brought it back, and it's been killing people off screen.
Maybe it'll be like a budget constraint thing where we can't show the final battle. Like in Kuga.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Then again, it's just, so what are we going to do about this? The camera pans over to the crew behind the scenes. Guys, the writer left. Again?
I think it's hilarious that this show is based around books because it's, as we've seen time and time again, it's so easy for them to come up with a story based around the idea of, oh look, there's a new book and it has this new power. Let's all fight over it now.
Dog. The next book's going to be about dogs.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be a
Why
dog
would
book.
it be about dogs?
Dog book.
It's gonna be a dog. You know how there's dogfish? It's gonna be dog book.
You know what though, Gar? Now they've done a writer series about themed on video games. They've done a writer series themed on books. There's only one other thing that they can do one based off of.
Movies.
Exactly.
Although I will say that I don't know how much I want to get into it, but I saw a post about some rumors about the next series. Apparently, it's going to be called Kamen Rider Victory and be themed around spies and sports.
Spies would be awesome.
We'll talk more about it when I have something more comprehensive to share, but that's what I've seen.
I'll just say, Kamen Rider Victory sounds like a pretty good name.
I like that name.
Also, V for 5 for 50.
Yeah.
If there is a Kamen Rider that's a spy and based around golf, I will be happy as hell.
Golf spy? Why? Why golf?
Because golf's my favorite sport of all time.
You know what number? You know what number form the golf one will be? 4.
Did they say that in Japan? I mean, I guess
don't
it doesn't
know.
matter. I know that golf is super popular in Japan though, so it's likely it will show up.
I mean, if you want a really funny video to watch, just look up Mario Golf N64 all voice clips. You're gonna have a fun ass 10 minutes.
I just
Oh
noticed
man, I
something.
can only imagine.
Uh-huh.
Baby Mario is just literally Mario, just with a pitched up voice.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
Just Ryder and Sentai haven't taken a break for golf because of the pandemic.
Now they will become the golf.
Oh my god. Now they will become the golf. So anyways, Zenkai?
Zenkai.
Yeah, so I haven't changed the Zenkaiger wallpaper yet, but when we get a good image with Tsukaiser in there, maybe I'll change it.
Socks, gold tweaker.
Okay.
Socks!
Okay, so I'm just
never
gonna
gonna feel
try to find out what the plot of this episode is.
Good luck.
Okay,
Kashiwa Mochi.
so it starts off with Zenkaigers back at their HQ.
Uh-huh.
You know, they're all eating and being like, okay, who the hell is this gold guy? We gotta figure out who this gold guy is. But you see Gowon over there humming his song, and Jiran's just like, dude, we don't even know who he is. Yeah, but he has a catchy tune. And Tsukaiser just waltzes right in, and he doesn't recognize the Zenkaigers outside of their ranger forms. So he's just like,
How would you not?
how you do, fellow robots? How you do, fellow robots?
No, he's human.
So, all right, I'm gonna get into this because, like, obviously both you and Yuichi and Yugar both have a problem with this fucking guy. So,
I don't have a problem. No, I don't have a problem with him. I just think the execution was off.
okay. So, episode 9 explains everything about him. So, we get introduced to Zox, his sister Flint, and then the two twin brother robots.
Oh my gosh, I was not prepared for those two because I missed Extra, and I'm guessing they mentioned them on Extra. They were the cutest little things ever. Oh my gosh, are they getting toys? Please tell me they're getting toys.
Should we tell her that they're piloted through Xbox 360 controllers?
I actually saw that they used Xbox controllers to control the animatronics, which is so cool.
Yeah, so their names are Ricky and Katanar.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not Ricky and Julian?
So we find out that they're from Kaizoku world.
Kaizoku-topia.
Oh yeah, Kaizoku-topia. So it's an all-pirate world. They're all pirates. And so, get this. The reason they even ask, Sechen's like, oh, you look like you're a Gokaiger. Do you know the Gokaigers? And so they're like, oh no, but we've been to the Gokaigers world. And then Flint responds with, oh yeah, I thought the Gokaigers design was really cool, so I stole their design and made it Tsukaiger.
This bitch!
So you're telling me he's every person that got into Super Sentai with Gokaiger and was like, I'm gonna make my OC based on that.
So yeah, Tsukaiser is Flint's fucking Gokaiger OC do not steal!
I kind of love that.
They stole Gokaiger's design because they're pirates.
I can't fucking believe it!
I think it's actually pretty genius.
They are pirates.
No! It's moronic! I don't like it!
Also,
they're pirates. It makes sense that they would steal a Sentai design instead of making their own. It makes perfect sense.
They're the worst kind of pirates. Copyright pirates.
No, They're Sekai pirates, apparently.
Yeah,
Sekai
Sekai Kaizoku.
Kaizoku. I loved that pun. I thought it was adorable.
And Emily, to answer your question, yes, they are getting toys, but they're a part of the Megazord.
Yeah.
Which so I did see the opening to the episode.
Yeah, and they added.
You have to get the Megazord to get those cute little guys.
I am pissed. They added Gold Tweaker to the fucking opening, but not Stacy? I will riot!
Do you notice that none of the other villains are in the opening?
Not the point.
Yes.
Stacy Caesar deserves to be in the opening.
Also,
I
just
wonder if Stacy's gonna last long.
I just find it odd, though, that none of the villains are in the opening now.
Maybe that means they're gonna die early.
No.
Well, no, because I'm thinking about it, because, look at the Kira Major opening. Actually, look at all the... I'm trying to think back now. How far back? Okay, look at Ninja to now. We had a shot, I think, outside of Q Ranger. We had a shot featuring the villains.
Yeah, because in Q Ranger, we didn't know what Dark Matter looked like for a while.
Yeah, so there is no shot of the villains in that. Also, 12 cast members.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're not in the opening at all.
I don't know.
That's weird.
This episode just made me even more sure that the parrot is the mastermind.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm seeing nothing to the contrary.
Now I just pictured the parrot from the Tom and Jerry movie.
No, not that parrot.
Yes, that parrot.
Yeah. So Zox and Flint walk in, explain their story, how they stole from They're from Kaizokutopia. What they weren't super clear on is Kaizokutopia the Gokaiger world, or is it a separate world of pirates and then they went to the Gokaiger world?
I want to say it's a separate world, because I think they wouldn't give up the opportunity to call it Gokaitopia.
No, I don't know, because maybe like the world that each Sentai is in is the first word of their Sentai. Like Q Ranger would be Uchutopia. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that could be the case. Did they say they went to the Gokaiger world? So it is a separate world. So Kaizokutopia is a separate world, which means maybe we're going to get to see a Kaizoku world monster later. And that'll be like his plot arc. That'll be like his character arc, saving his own world.
I will say, I love their fucking, their ship. Their ship is so cool.
It is ornate. I will give it that.
And by the way, this is the parrot that I was talking about.
Ah.
Yeah.
That parrot.
They were apparently stepping stowing away on the Toji Tendo crap.
Yeah. So that's why they have history with them, as we see when we visit the Toji Tendos briefly, and we just see the fucking Bokowaus bash the ground a bunch more.
Yeah, and we see Stacy all fucking upset and pissed off because
Stacy angry.
Yeah, who the fuck's this guy? Why did he interrupt my freaking victorious moment?
He ruined my two-parter.
He ruined my debut illness.
He kind of did.
I see freaking Barashitara. Barashitara with Goofy's voice. Now, come on, Stacy, you didn't mean... now I know those Zenkaigers are awful, but don't worry, Stacy. You'll get them next time.
Barashitara Hux.
So I did like in the beginning when all the Zenkaigers are asking him questions and stuff, and Julan's the only real serious one being guys, we barely know this dude.
Yeah, and they were correct. He was correct to have caution.
So they bring him back to his the candy shop, whatever like that, and they make some mochi and stuff, and then he enjoys all the food, and then he decides to rob them and not pay for his meal.
He robs the entire fucking store. He literally steals everything in the store, and the two tiny robots carry it out in a big fucking hammock.
At least with Mr. Beast, he actually pays for everything.
I like the two little robot brothers. They're adorable, but I really was getting annoyed with just their constant switch from practical to compute CGI.
Okay, big question. Do they have high-pitched voice or ordinary voice?
Mostly high-pitched, I think. I think Ricky is high-pitched and Katanar is a deeper. I think. I don't remember super well.
Yeah, like one's like Aniki, the other one's like Aniki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they call the brother Aniki and they call the sister Aneki, so that's gonna get slightly confusing to listen to. I mean, linguistically it makes sense because brother and sister, those are words for it, but like they sound so similar.
Yeah.
But do they have
so
a pet alien frog?
No.
Damn.
But yeah, so they tie the Zenkaiger's up, the grandma comes back and she's like pissed off, and then like Kaito like challenges Zox to a duel, being like if I win, you have to leave this fucking planet alone. And Zox is like, okay.
What's funny about that is like Zox could have just walked away, A, and B, he didn't even like make a thing like, if I win, I get this. Like,
well, yeah, no, that's why Flint complained about it. Flint was like,
there's nothing in it for us.
There's nothing in for us, but I think Zox was just humoring him because he was pretty confident that he could do it.
Oh yeah, Zox was sure he could win. And then we meet probably what is definitely in the running for stupidest monster of the week of all time.
The Kashiwa Mochi monster.
A monster based entirely around making people want this specific type of snack. Kashiwa Mochi. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it's a thing.
I know that it is a type of mochi that has a specific type of leaf around it.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
making me
all
want jelly donuts.
But the weird thing was only Gaon and Majine were affected by it because they had the mochi, but Juran and Vroon didn't.
Like, there was no clear establishment on, like, why who was affected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it just...
seemed kind of weird, yeah.
Is it just anyone who has had Kashiwa Mochi before? Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe it works on the weak-minded.
That's why it's Gaon and Majin?
Yeah.
Mochi, see, a monster based off Mochi isn't really that stupid because literally there was a One Piece villain that was one of Luffy's most toughest fights ever, and he ate the mochi fruit, so he was made of mochi.
That doesn't mean it's not stupid.
You can't like punch mochi really well, can you?
Yeah, but he kicked Luffy's ass like tenfold.
You guys remember last year how we talked about a monster that believed he was the reincarnation of Adolf Hitler?
Oh, God.
What?
Yep.
That's why I said in the running for stupidest monster.
I do not remember that. I not there for
Crocodile Hitler.
Crocodile Führer. Führer Crocodile. That is a thing. Look it up, everyone. Go watch our Jack episode of Metal April.
Wow.
I must have.
So Kaito and Zox have their duel, and they decide, or at least Kaito decides, all right, bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass in rock paper scissors, best of 3.
And Zox is like, yeah, I prefer to duel with like.
Zox responds by trying to shoot Kaito in the dick. I'm not kidding. Kaito jumps up to avoid it.
Yep.
So then they just hench in and have a real fight.
Well, I mean, he is a pirate, so him using dirty tactics is not that weird.
Oh, and it doesn't stop there. When the monster shows up and they have to quote unquote team up to fight him, Zox is literally tripping up Zenkaiger at every chance he gets because they decide, oh, you know what? How about whoever kills the monster wins?
So did they explain where he has his Sentai gears from?
Apparently Flint made them based on the stuff they stole from Toji Tendo. Yeah, they were in Toji Tendo's base, stole a bunch of shit while they were there, and made the changer out of that.
I heard Gar facepalm. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah, you know what? Like, there's people smart enough to copy shit. If Ijirude, or the fuck his name is, was able to make a system based off the Zenkaiger system.
That's because he's an intelligent robot with lots of experience designing machinery.
Maybe
this is a little pirate girl.
Yeah, but we've only just met her, dude. I could believe that she's like genius level intelligence.
Yeah, she could be a gadgeteer genius, and we have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, then tell us that. Show us proof. Besides the changer.
But how does that work then? So there's just 2 Gokaiger, Oranger, and Shikenger methods?
Yes.
So
well, I guess that makes sense.
We already know that's true.
Yeah, because that makes sense, because we already have a Gal Ranger Gal-on medal.
Yes, and
So
medals for all the
now
other Zenkaiger.
So now I know Zox is just gonna have a recurring thing where he sings the same fucking shanty every time, but like with different lyrics.
Oh,
related
Yeah,
to the
that's gonna get
situation.
annoying real quick.
Oh, you mean the cool shanty that he did in the first episode that he did? That he
Yeah.
appeared in?
Now he sings about how the monster is annoying his sister and making her want mochi.
Is it like the same melody?
It might as well be if it isn't.
Oh.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing that same song every week.
But that makes it so unique. Junko, what happened? You gave us Zuo the world for crying out loud.
So then, of course, Zenkaiger debuts his O-Ranger and Shinkenger forms, and I actually like that the two little robots actually like possess him.
Yeah, they actually
That's
go
neat.
into him through the gear and they control his body while he's in their forms.
Okay.
I like the dances that he has when he's like before he transforms.
I will say it's interesting that like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I actually thought Kaito was gonna dance before transforming too, just like to match up with him.
Yeah. But like when Zenkaiger uses Oren form, instead of going hey, the changer goes ole, and then when he does Shinken form, it's sore. Sore, sore, sore. And he has different dances and different poses for each form, so at least that adds some variety.
Okay, hang on. I know this is not an audio podcast, but please tell me when he does the O-Ranger form. Is it this?
No.
What? That's the whole O-Ranger thing.
No, his pose in the O-Ranger form is like this, and then he fights with his glowy fist instead of his gun.
Wait, hang on. Like this?
Something like that, but like
Oh,
more like
okay.
sideways.
Okay, so it's at least a part of the freaking roll call in O-Ranger.
Yeah, I think there may have been a picture of it.
I know. Kaido does use the Denjimon gear, and he summons the Denji.
Yeah, Zenkaiger uses Denji Punch.
Alright.
All right, I'll take it. So then
No, it's one of those things of like, what's Denzi Man known for? Denzi Punch.
Punch.
Actually, watch the show. Wow, they really didn't use it that much.
That's all they got.
How about the Sentai gear gives us Cece, the dog?
That would be great.
Zenkaiger defeats the Mochi monster, but then Zenkaido whatever defeats the bigger version.
The Die
So
World.
then Zox just goes, "Oh no, you won the duel because you actually beat him. I beat the small version."
I love that fucking
At least he's a
Tsukai's.
fair pirate.
Yeah, well, he's sure that he pays for the food, but he pays them in not the local currency.
In Pongi.
No,
Pirate currency.
Isn't that the currency from Gokaiger?
I was just thinking about that, and I don't think so. Because, okay, how funny would it have been if he did hand them Zanyak money?
Oh, Zangyak dollars?
Yeah, Zanyak dollars.
That would have been funny.
Sorry, this may be a bit dated, but
Yeah.
there you go.
No, it was called Pongi.
I also really love that Tsukaiser almost got fucking stepped on by the Kudai test.
Yes.
It was like meters away from him when it stepped its foot down.
Why is this ship a Metal Hero ship?
It's a crocodile apparently.
But it's clearly a space sheriff jet.
Okay, but it's crocodile.
Why does it have a wing on the bottom?
Eh?
Have those,
That's
I
the
guess.
other. It's made of two motorcycles that like combine to either that mode or their Megazord mode. Because the bottom parts make the legs.
Okay,
Yeah.
the more that you say this, the more that I'm just thinking, fuck, is he actually starting to annoy me a bit?
Right? But you see what I mean when the ship, the Zord is like ornate. Like look at all those lights on it.
He's really making me miss Kira May Silver.
So next week we're gonna get more info on what happened to Riki and Katana to turn them into their little SD Gundam forms.
Oh, so they weren't always like that.
Apparently.
Well, it's
We get
called
to
the Japanese market.
We get to find out how one of them turned into Baku Netsumaru!
Superior! Defense! Zero! The Great Knight!
Captain
Captain
Gundam!
I love that.
Saku!
The only
I don't care what anyone.
the
I don't
only
care what
thing
anyone says. That show is great.
the only thing I remember about that show is that one of them was a motorcycle.
Oh, okay. The only thing I remember about that show is the commercial.
And it's just like, hey, where's your master? All I see is his old motorcycle. I am the motorcycle. Like, okay.
In the cartoon, Buccaneer Samara was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
All I know is that show came on before Transformers Cybertron, so I always saw like the tail end of it, and I did not care.
The human characters were creepy looking as fuck, but like the SD Gundams themselves were like really cool looking.
I think it's not hard to make a blocky CGI model look fine in the mid 2000s. Now, smooth humans? Oh yeah, freaking! You're gonna look at like Nightmare Fuel.
All right, let's get into our feature topic. So we talked about all 3 episodes, or we watched the 3 episodes of the Decade vs. Zeo Death Mansion game. So clearly, Tsukasa's actor was not tired of doing shows like this after, Death Game Park.
I thought his whole thing was that he was done being Decade after Zeo.
No, he's never done.
He's never.
They keep sucking me back in.
Well, couldn't he say no?
I don't know. Maybe he likes doing it.
He hasn't been. He wants to be Decade.
Okay.
Okay, this is an awful joke, but the guy did just get divorced, so probably needs the money.
He threw himself into his acting as a distraction.
Oh no, she probably got half of his freaking paycheck of Decades, like alimony.
I think what I loved the most about this special though was I loved the cameos that we got.
Oh yeah, we have a fucking amazing cast here. So
we got Metal Yoshida, fucking Oren Pierre Alfonso
as a housewife. As a random ass housewife.
We got Wool and Aura and Schwartz
as different characters.
Yeah. Then we have Sid. Sid was in it.
Yeah, as a Yakuza boss.
He's the Yakuza boss.
Not actually Sid, just his actor.
Yeah, we got Decade Kuga. So the student, like the female student, that was Mizuki from Amazons.
Yep.
Yeah. So
what a fucking cast.
And then the old guy, apparently he was in like Kabuto in a couple episodes. He was in a couple episodes of Double.
Yeah, he's in a couple episodes of a few different shows as generic old guy for like an episode or two.
Was it just a lot of actor cameos?
Basically, they made this worth watching just for being here.
And Soga played a basketball player who just played basketball.
Ah yes, basketball Sogo.
Basketball Sogo.
Basketball Sogo.
Basketball Sogo.
You're telling
me?
No. You're telling me?
Yes.
The Time Jacker actors are in this.
Yes.
Where the last time they showed up, it was very they very showcased that Schwartz had his old memories.
These are different characters. They're all from different dimensions.
It's just their actors, Gar.
The point is, this island is a gateway to different dimensions, like a gap between dimensions, so everyone who's in here is from a different dimension.
Can I go into the bullshit dimension?
Well, we're here.
It'll at least make more sense than this.
We are here.
You best start believing in bullshit dimensions. We're in one!
The way they like they shot the footage of where they were, like, it's just this like beach house, but it looks like it's on an island, but I don't think it is. I think they just made it look like it was an island.
Well, the point is, in canon, it's a mansion on an island.
Yeah.
Wait, did it look like a very summer
It was a white house.
It was like a white ass house, solid white.
But does it look like a summer home or does it look like a suburban house?
Like a summer home.
Probably summer home.
Oh, I think I know where you guys are talking about.
I love CO. Are there any more Sogos I should know about? Wait till we talk about the other special.
Yeah, no, there's like 6 Sogos apparently.
7.
Yeah.
One for each Toa.
6 other Sogos.
One for each day of the week.
Oh God.
Yeah, so they all wake up in this mysterious thing, and there's this weird guy on the TV in like a mask, and he's telling them all to play this game.
Blue Clown Man.
You have to find you have to
Just say they wake up in a strange place with a weird guy in a clown mask who tells them to play a game.
Yep.
It's Saw.
So it's Saw.
yeah. But
It's half
so the
Saw,
first-
half Death Game Park, half every fucking killing game movie story you've ever seen.
So the first game they play is they have to each find a chair, but except for the chair that's in the room that they're in.
Which leads me into my biggest problem with this whole special. This whole, like, killing game. The objectives in the game are fucking lame. Get a chair, but not from this room. Get a pot, but not from this room.
A pot.
You mentioned a guy in a clown mask.
Guess what the third game is? Rock,
Guess
paper, scissors!
Oh,
Please tell me
okay,
that's
it's not
it.
getting something.
Please tell me it's not rock, paper, scissors.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Which is funny because there was also rock, paper, scissors in Zenkaiger.
The door!
Oh no, it's locked.
It's locked! Still locked. I can't do those!
No, what the funny thing about it too is Decade doesn't even show up until like the second part.
Yeah.
He just shows up and he's like, "Well, I'm here, so I'm gonna help out." Oh, Yusuke, you're here. Cool.
Yeah, so until Decade shows up, Onodera, aka Decade Kuga, is the main character, quote unquote, and everyone gets introduced bit by bit. So yeah, Wool is playing some spoiled child of a rich guy of some sort. Swartz's character is a lawyer, and Aura's character is an actress who just is absolutely pleasant this whole time. I'm kidding, I hate her.
Phone. I
Fucking
forgot my phone.
bitch.
Yep.
Such a bitch.
Why?
But Oren's really funny because he's just playing a housewife, and then you got Sid as like the angry yakuza, and of course Sid, being Sid, he's the first one to die.
Yep.
Okay, now I am.
Because he just
leaving.
refuses to play the first game.
Now I am leaving. It's bullshit. Freaking my favorite character, favorite actor comes back. Freaking ends up dying.
Yep. Oh, hey, Gar, you want to know what something is that's in this that you'll like? You know what happens to the people who lose the game?
What?
They get murdered by another Rider Ryuki. For some reason, it just comes out of the mirror and just, like, takes his dragon claw hand and goes, nom nom nom, and then absorbs their life energy like it's fucking Sailor Moon. So the deaths aren't even, like, graphically significant as you might expect in a side special.
And like,
Hey,
and
remember
it's
in the
weird
Ryuki
because
V cinema where the guy freaking got a knife through the freaking chest?
Yeah.
so like,
Stay
oh,
tuned.
trust me, we'll get there.
No,
So
no, I am
Mizuki-
done. I am done. I'm gonna go start watching this.
Oh, okay. It's only 3
So-
episodes and they're like 15 minutes each.
I probably won't be back.
Okay, well fine, I'll just turn you off then.
Are you okay?
No, Gar's just raging. He's just being funny.
Dramatic effect. Because
so
I
anyways,
don't have a button. Wait, the only button I have is either the Wagamao theme or the Among Us alarm.
Wagamo.
Okay, I'll play you off to that.
Right. This show did not. This special gave us nothing of importance except let's just keep making this shit. It makes no sense. They could have just made a special featuring Decade getting the other powers and him trying to go up against Omazeo or him acknowledging Omazeo. Actually,
Omazeo actually is in this later.
ultimate question. What about his name's his? I had his name. Honore Dikedo.
Narutaki?
Yeah, is he in this?
Yes.
Fucking better be.
Yeah, he is.
he's the guy behind everything.
He's the dude in the clown mask. He's
Oh, that makes sense.
okay. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the idea is they're playing this game because Omazeo version of Sogo is trapped between dimensions, and Narutaki is serving Omazeo. So they're playing this game over and over so they can find someone suitable enough to sacrifice their body so that Omazeo can escape into reality from between in the mirror world, like between dimensions. You actually see Omazeo trapped in that mirror world between regular world and mirror world. So I don't know, for some reason Ryuki's a heavy influence in this, and that's why they used another Ryuki as the thing that kills the people that lose the game.
Because another Ryuki is because Ryuki is a fan favorite.
Sure, why not?
Well, I mean, like Lane always mentions, how many times did Decade transform into Ryuki or use a Ryuki weapon? More than the others.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the idea is that they all get killed off one at a time because there's one less chair than people, and then there's one less pot than people, and...
But there's six... What, there's 8 people?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they get murdered one by one, and then Decade shows up.
Okay, is it this one or the other one where Decade shows up with an Uzi and a freaking Hummer?
Other one.
Oh, okay, that I'm excited to see.
Yeah, that'll be after.
So, like, I think part 3 is the most exciting one, though, because, like, there's, like, someone else killing everyone on the side.
I don't
so,
feel...
Like,
I guessed right away who it was, so I don't feel super entranced by it.
I suspected who it was, but then, like, I saw it, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so, as
it's another Kuka, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it's Onodera in the special.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out, you know how I said everyone is from different dimensions?
Yeah.
This isn't the normal Onodera. This is one from another dimension who's evil and wants to take over the world, because the idea is the game that they're playing, they said that whoever wins gets to be king of the world, even though that was not true, because it's like, oh, you get to be swapped with the king of the world, Omazeo.
That's the plot from X-Men.
Yeah!
It's the plot of X-Men Apocalypse.
We get some funny shit, though, where, like... Okay. I have to get into this myself because it's just so funny. So the
third episode really cranks it up.
You gotta find these treasures hidden around the house and, like, you know, use them to kill the other people. So, like, I was kind of hoping, for me personally, that they were going to be, like, rider powers, like rider belts.
But no, it's just straight up a dagger, a pistol, and a fucking saber.
Yeah, so freaking Wool has a pistol.
Yeah.
And, like, and then, Aura's like, oh, I'm not going to kill you. Haha, just kidding. I'm an actor.
I was just acting.
Like, and then she gets killed.
And then out of nowhere, like, all of the killings up to this point have just been the another Ryuki monster going, rah, 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 and, like, using CG effects to absorb their life force, and it looked really stupid and campy. But then Wool gets fucking violently axed on screen, and you see blood gushing everywhere. And then you see Sogo get fucking tomahawked in the chest!
Yeah, no. So the best part was you just see Sogo just sitting down, minding his business because he's thinking about Mizuki because he was, like, liking her.
Yeah, by the way, Mizuki was secretly a ghost the whole time!
Oh, we'll get into that.
What the heck happened in this special?
No, hang on.
There's more!
So it's just Sogo sitting down, and then we see, like, the axe, and then it's obviously CGI, and it, like, gets thrown. It's spinning, and then it, like, spins into Sogo's chest, and he's just like...
He just falls off the dock.
And I thought it was the funniest shit ever. I laughed so hard. But then, yeah. So then frickin' Decade finds, like, Yusuke, and he's like, oh, yeah, I haven't opened my thing yet. Like, here, you can use it. Like, we're friends. And then just fucking... He stabs him.
Yeah. Onodera straight up stabs Tsukasa in the gut.
And he's just like,
oh, you're not my Onodera. So yeah, Onodera's been running around axing everybody.
This is what happens when the internet complained that it wasn't Godai.
And then shit gets really crazy because Sogo comes back and it's revealed he's not really Sogo. He's a fucking robot from another dimension.
He's a robot.
And Mizuki was a ghost who was dead the whole time.
And Wool was, remember that Space Ninja character from fucking Q Ranger Civil War?
The dude who looks like Alpha but silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wool was secretly the robot space ninja, and then he transforms into that suit, retreats into his UFO helmet, and fucking flies away into space!
So, I just want to ask.
What the heck happened in this special?
Can I have some pot, whatever they were smoking?
They had to have been when they wrote this!
Like, how...
And then...
wait, who... Wasn't this like a co-creation of like another show?
I don't know.
Or
I know
was
this
it-
was a Talassa special.
That's it. That explains the weird ass shit.
This just got turned all the way to 11 real fucking fast.
And now I'm just wondering, if this is a co-production with Toei, what does their original shit look like? Wait, it was written by Toshihiko Inoue. Isn't that the guy that wrote Decade?
Yes.
Oh, the guy that gives up on shit halfway through?
Yep.
You know, the guy that's like,
Oh.
wait. That explains why Sogo fell off the balcony.
Also, if you've missed hearing, if you haven't heard the Decade original soundtrack in a while, don't worry. They play every single fucking Decade track in this fucking special.
Yep.
Was it like bleeding ear? Like do they play it so loud?
No, I wouldn't say they play it loud. They just play every song they can find.
All right, which one have we used yet? We haven't used the Hibiki one. And if I can just throw it in there.
But yeah, so they reveal that the masked man who's been challenging him to this game was Narutaki, and he's been serving Omazeo trying to find a sacrifice. But now he decides he's tired of serving Omazeo, so he's the reason Decade is here, because he thought if anyone can kill Omazeo, it's Decade. So he brought Tsukasa into this game to stop Omazeo.
Yeah, I believe.
So then Tsukasa and the Sogo robot, who I guess is also Zeo in his dimension, they both henshin into Decade and Zeo and go into the mirror to fight Omazeo in the between mirror world, and then just they're suddenly in a desert fighting for the sake of a scene transition, and then Dien, Kivala, and the actual Decade Kuga show up for no reason and help them fight.
Yep.
And then the robot Zeo pulls the Saber ride watch out of his ass and hands it to Decade, going, "Here, use this." "I can't use it." "Oh, well, hold on to it until you find someone who can." And then Omazeo just nukes them all, and they all die, and then Soga wakes up and it was a dream all along, but then you zoom out of the school, and the school's in the middle of a fucking wasteland apocalypse! What the fuck?!
What the heck is special?
I can't wait to see the other one!
I feel like the other one's gonna be the better one.
Hang on.
I mean, are you sure?
No,
After
no.
hearing that, I don't know.
Just hang on. This doesn't make any sense. Pull out fake DVD Blu-ray copy of this. Written by Toshiki. No. Why does this look like a piece of tape? M. Night Shyamalan. Fucking knew it.
What a
So-
twist.
It was
So it's a
entertaining to say the least, but
So-
it wasn't good.
So it's the Super Mario Brothers 2 of Decade stuff.
Holy
Hey, Super
fuck!
Mario 2 was good.
Yeah, but you don't have to play it because it was all...
I underwent a Doki Doki panic watching it.
I thought you were talking about like a movie, a Super Mario Brothers movie too.
No, Super Mario Brothers 2.
Aren't they making one?
No.
No, Illumination is making a Mario movie.
Cool.
They couldn't make a sequel even if they wanted to. Bob Hoskins has been dead for like almost 10 years.
So yeah,
Hey, Carrie Fisher died freaking 2016. That didn't stop them in Rogue One.
so yeah, this special was fucking batshit in the last minute.
Yeah.
Just
I
the
wasn't
way that
not
you
expecting
described
what
it, I
happened.
was like, what the fuck is
Who,
this?
who could expect what happened?
Right?
From what
I was not expecting that.
Expect the unexpected.
But
I have no idea what to say. I didn't see it, but I can tell you I did not expect that. I would not have expected that. And holy crap, what is that?
and you know what? I'll admit this right now to our fans. Thank God this isn't our Decade tribute this year. No, we're talking about some good Decade stuff later.
Yeah.
In the summer actually.
Yeah. Alright, so that was that. We are going to get to the other Decades Dio special, but before that, Kikai, Radio Sentai Castranger. Because our boy Falchion is showing up in next week's Saber episode, we're going to talk about the Falchion movie.
Yeah.
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 We're doing our best to get caught up. I know we've been behind on the side specials that have been coming out, so we're
It's
doing
not
what we
Toei's fault. It's not our fault. Toei just freaking shits these things out.
can.
I do mean shit about
I was going to say some more literal than others.
like fuck, it's because of all these side specials we can't do anything unique for these feature topics.
Yeah. Well, we'll get it caught up eventually. All right, so that is Castranger. Wow. Thank you all once again for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome.
And tickling balls.
Well,
And make sure to tune in 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday for the Grey Caster pre-show, where you can chat and hang out with me.
Also, I do watch-along shows in the Discord every Thursday. It wasn't this Thursday, but tomorrow, which is today of this episode's release, which is yesterday or the after day or the day after tomorrow, yada yada. Anyways, if you're in the Discord right now, we'll be doing Dyna Xenon episodes 3 through 6 tomorrow in 2 separate streams.
and if you want to see a good example of a killing each other murder mystery, you can tune in to watch me play Danganronpa 2 at twitch.tv/Ixie Studios.
Or go watch
That game is
Osama
weird,
King,
man.
which has new Denos actor in it.
Cool.
Now, that's a good horror movie.
Or do
Not
both.
horror, but like suspense.
Or do all of the above. Alright, so, as usual, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook page where I post thumbnails, our Twitter account, our Patreon where you can pledge to help us make the show better, our Discord server where you can chat with awesome Toku fans like these, listen to the show live, and hang out with Gar and Lane in their different recordings or stream hangout sessions.
The car stream.
Yeah,
It'll happen.
we'll make it big.
We'll make it a thing.
And of course, there's also our merchandise page where you can buy shirts, office supplies, hoodies, and masks with our emblems on them. And yeah, I think that's about it.
What about towels?
Cool.
I don't know. That's up to the site.
I want a beach towel with the Castranger logo spread across it.
Tell that to TeePublic.
I want it on shorts.
I
Because
found
they're
the
comfy and
shorts.
easy to
But
wear.
I want it to be like the pocket, so that so when I go in, if I put my hand in the pocket, I split open the logo.
That's cool.
Because I don't want it facing forward on the pants, because then the mic on our logo is going to be right where my junk is.
It's putting out a signal.
Yeah, it's pointing out the wrong signal.
All right. So thank you all once again, and we'll see you next week.
Stay Sentai.
Bye-bye.